Got it!
Oh my God! You're alive! Tabitha's doll's alive!
Reese, what's going on?
What did she say, Reese?
He was alive. He was standing right next to me. Tabitha's doll was alive.
Mama's precious new baby. Thank you for helping me deliver him. You two make a great team.
Louise did all the work.
Couldn't have done it without you, Sheridan.
Would you two do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Just name it.
Kiss each other?
What?
Excuse me?
I want you to get past whatever's keeping you apart. And locking lips is a surefire way to start. So Sheridan, you pucker up, and Louise, you kiss her. Kiss her good.
You were right to defy me, Pilar. If you would have brought the proof here that Ethan is really Sam's son, and I would have shown it to Sam, it would have caused so much pain for everyone, especially Ethan.
Well, I'm glad you see this situation for what it is. But I only wish you would destroy the papers on Ethan before someone finds them.
Maybe you're right, Pilar. I would hate to think of Ethan's future if Julian were ever to learn the truth of those papers.
Hello, Ivy. Pilar.
Yes, this is Rebecca Hotchkiss. Yes, a Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald is going to be at your airport soon. Yes, could you make sure that she has a ticket for any destination she chooses and that she has a very generous credit line as well? And she's going to be gone a few months, hopefully longer. No. Don't bill the company. Just put it on my personal account. Oh, Gwen, you are absolutely glowing.
Oh, Mother, how could I not be? Everything's just, it's perfect. Oh, and tomorrow I marry Ethan. You know, it's the one thing that can top tonight's party. Are you having a good time?
You know, tonight turned out better than I even expected. I cannot tell you how much fun I've had.
You know, I could never use Teresa the way my father wanted me to. I love her too much. As soon as I tell Gwen that I'm calling off the wedding, I'm gonna hold Teresa in my arms and make sure she knows what she means to me. If I can find her.
Oh my God, Teresa, what happened?
Ethan was just using me. He never loved me. Ethan never loved me.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
It was horrible. When I found Ethan, I heard him laughing. Saying that he was using women because his father taught him that was the Crane way.
I was so afraid something like this was gonna happen.
Ethan was only having fun with me before he marries Gwen. This was a game to him and me. I loved him with all of my heart, but he was just using me.
You know what? We're gonna get you out of here. And we're gonna get you out of here right now. And you are not coming back to any mansion. Especially the Cranes.
I don't want to. I never want to see Ethan Crane again.
I still haven't had a chance to reassure Teresa that the argument we had didn't change the way I feel. Tell her that I still am calling out the wedding.
Well, you better get a move on, man. Especially with Teresa thinking that you dissed her in front of your college friends.
How could she believe such a vicious story? When she has to know that I would never string her along and lie to her about my feelings.
Yo, if I was you, I wouldn't take no chances, all right? Look, go to Gwen, call off the wedding, then find Teresa.
You're right. And this has gone on long enough. There's Gwen. I'm gonna break the news to her, and then I'll tell Teresa.
discussing Ethan and Gwen's wedding tomorrow?
What else?
Yes, Ethan's doing the family proud, marrying a lovely girl and expanding the Crane Empire at the same time. Much as I did when I married you, Lovey.
Please, Julian. Let's not relive that travesty. Tonight of all nights.
You're right. Ethan's become a wonderful young man in spite of our catastrophe of a marriage. I don't think I've ever felt more pride in being Ethan's father.
Julian must never know that he isn't Ethan's father. Were he to find out, it would destroy Ethan's life. Didn't mind.
Come on, kiss each other. You know you want to. No, don't let his crying bother you. Just kiss and make up. Get past whatever's keeping you apart.
Maybe your baby's hungry.
Or needs his diaper changed.
The baby's fine. Now quit stalling and start smooching. What is your problem? It is so obvious that you're head over heels in love with each other. What's keeping you apart?
It's a long story.
I'll go check on the kids.
Long story, huh? Must be a doozy. You both get flustered being called a couple, but you look at each other like you've been in love your whole lives. I just don't get it.
Sometimes life gets complicated. Things get complicated.
Bull. Folks complicate their own lives, just like you and Louise have. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Answer it honestly, and it'll change your whole life. Make it as simple as it can be.
Sounds too good to be true. What's the question?
Do you love Louise? Yes or no?
Admit it, Tabitha. Your doll was alive.
Oh, Reese, dear boy, you were dreaming.
Tabby's been lying for hundreds of years. And that's the best she can do?
Wait. I know what's going on here.
You do?
Reese, you know you can't see well without your glasses. That's probably why you thought this doll was alive.
Okay, but then how did the doll get over here in the first place?
Well, you know, Tabitha's our chaperone. She was probably just walking around, checking on us. Dropped the doll somewhere.
Yes, clumsy me.
I thought I saw the doll alive the other day when Tabitha fell and Charity and I went over to check on her. But it was just its motor acting up. Now, you think we can get some sleep? We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
Yes. Good night, dears. That was a close one. We've blown our cover for sure. Damn, Reese. We still have to get that pendant back on Charity. It's the only way we can get her completely over to the dark side. Once she's rooted in evil, then she'll be able to take care of the brats and make sure that they don't find the box and its secret. Oh, if only I had my powers, the pendant would be ours.
Tabitha doesn't need her powers. She has Timmy.
Oh, what are you babbling about?
Yeah.
Timmy, you living doll. Oh, you must have more than stuffing in that cute little head of yours, huh? Now, all we have to figure out is how to get this back on Charity.
Oh, I too am a movie buff, Buffy. I especially like The Godfather, in particular the scene where Sonny takes the bridesmaid upstairs after the ceremony. I intend to reenact that moment of movie magic with you after Ethan's wedding tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Mr. Crane, but I don't get it.
You will, darling, you will. Yes, I'm sorry. All right, but you'd have to take this. Excuse me. What is it now, Father?
Stop hitting on bridesmaids and keep an eye on Gwen's mother. I'm hearing that something is amiss, and it involves Rebecca.
Could you be any more vague?
Just make sure Rebecca does nothing knowingly or otherwise to upset things. Ethan's marriage to Gwen tomorrow is too important financially to the Crane family.
Hello, darling. Are you ready to have our picture taken?
No, Gwen. I've been trying to tell you something for days, and I'm tired of waiting.
Ethan, don't. Mother, Ethan, what is going on here?
I know we had an agreement, but I can't honor it any longer. I have to tell Gwen now.
Not that I'm defending Ethan, but I mean, you know, I was afraid of you getting your heart broken all along. But Chad didn't think Ethan would say what Rebecca told you she heard. That Ethan was bragging to his law school buddies about using some girl.
Well, then Chad's an idiot. Or he is lying to protect Ethan. I told you, Whitney. I heard Ethan tell Chad that he was using women because his father taught him that was the Crane way.
Well, I believe you. I mean, Chad hasn't always told the whole story when it comes to women, I know. I mean, I'd heard things about Mr. Crane, but I just didn't think Ethan was like that, that's all.
Well, I didn't either. But I was wrong. Dead wrong. Ethan is just like his father. He used me, Whitney. He used me and then threw me away.
Whether or not I love Luis is beside the point. I need someone in my life that I can trust. Trust is important, no doubt about it. What else do you want in a man? Well, I want what every woman dreams of. Someone who's strong, confident, who shoulders responsibility. I want someone that I can count on. Someone who will never let anyone or anything come between us. A man who will make a great father to our children. And who will love me completely. That's the kind of man I want. That's a tall order. But I think I know where you can find the kind of man you described. Really? Where? In there. You just described Luis to a T.
The papers that prove that Ethan is Sam's son, I hope you have them hidden in a safe place.
Teresa, these papers have nothing to do with you and Ethan, okay? I want you to pretend you never saw them. They're in a small suitcase in my house.
I don't think I could do it myself. So I'm asking you, could you please destroy all those papers? Would you please do that for me, Pilar?
Yes. And don't worry. No one in my family is packing to go on a trip between now and the end of the party.
I'll be right there.
You know, I hate that Ethan jerked you around the way he did, Teresa. But at least now this whole fantasy obsession thing is finally over with him. You can find yourself a nice guy here in town. Someone real. Someone really down to earth like Miguel and Luis are.
I'm not gonna be around Harley to find a guy.
What?
I'm gonna pack this suitcase with everything I need, and then I'm leaving town tonight.
I have something to tell you.
No, stop. Ethan, you're right. We should have told Gwen sooner.
Told me what?
She's my daughter. Let me break the news.
Okay, dear. I'm glad you're awake.
But I was sleeping.
Because I think that now is the perfect time for one of our little chats.
What about?
Miguel. I couldn't help but notice that you still have eyes for your cousin's bow.
Yeah. But he's only got eyes for Charity.
But that's because he doesn't know how you feel. I think that you should take Miguel for a nice long walk and tell him how you feel.
Good idea. I'll do it first thing in the morning.
Oh, no, dear. No. You must do it now. Now, on this wonderful moonlit night. Why, it simply reeks of romance.
You know what? You're right. I'll just take Miguel for a walk in the woods and tell him how I feel.
Excellent.
Okay. What is it?
You know how you said if I ever need anything, I can come to you and we talk?
Yeah?
Well, I need you now, Miguel.
Come on, Kay. Get Romeo out of there so I can get the pendant back on Charity.
Mr. Crane, tell me more about the movies. How old were you when they added sound?
I hate technology. Yes, Father?
How old were you when they added sound to movies? If you could have seen the look on your face.
The entire planet bugged.
If I did, I wouldn't be at the mercy of my oversexed son for information that could affect the future of my empire. Now, has Rebecca caused any trouble or not?
No, everything's going according to plan.
You better be right. Crane Industry stock needs the boost Ethan's wedding to Gwen will give it. We'll make billions. I don't want Gwen's mother mucking things up, and you're responsible for seeing that she doesn't.
Yes, Father. We'll stay on top of it.
See that you do. I'll call you back. I have some details to attend to.
I have some details of my own that need tending to.
Gwen. What Ethan wants to tell you about the wedding is when you go upstairs, the bridesmaids' gifts are there for all your college friends. Ethan picked them out himself.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you remembered, Ethan. I completely forgot. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna go get the presents right now.
What the hell was that about?
I'm sorry, Ethan. It just was not the right time to tell Gwen that you're going to break her heart. You'll have to wait till the party's over.
Okay, I will.
Good.
And I want you to end the party now, so I can tell Gwen that the wedding's off, and that I love Teresa too.
You can't leave Harmony. You don't have enough bus fare to get you to Boston anyway.
Mrs. Hotchkiss,
offered me tickets to go anywhere in the world I want and money to spend when I get there.
Why would Rebecca Hotchkiss be nice to you, Teresa? She called you a conniving little gold digger, out to bag herself a rich husband.
She apologized for that. She knows now that Ethan just used me to amuse himself. And she thinks going away will help me get my mind off Ethan, and I am about to find out.
Well, I still don't see how Gwen's mother being nice to you even makes sense.
But I don't think that she's giving me money and tickets out of the goodness of her heart. She probably thinks I would have caused a scene at the party tonight or at the wedding tomorrow.
Teresa, you need to be with family and friends at a time like this, okay? Not flying all over creation.
I have to get out of here, and you can't stop me.
Oh, yes, I can. Look, I'll tell Louise everything that's been going on between you and Ethan. If you don't stay here in Harmony.
It just won't work between Luis and me. I can't trust him. Trust is a biggie. You can't have a solid relationship without it. Exactly. Thing is, I get the feeling that Luis can be trusted.
No offense, but you've been in labor almost the entire time that we've been here. I think the pain has clouded your judgment.
Nice try, but that ain't gonna fly. See, I'm a pretty good judge of folks, and I think Luis is one of the finest men I've ever met. Are you sure you can't trust him? Okay, then. Is there any way to get past whatever happened and rebuild that trust?
You're asking me the same questions that I've asked myself, and the answer is no. I don't think that there is.
What a shame. Worst thing in the world is to find the man you're supposed to be with and have something keep you apart. Live your whole life without the man you love. Sheridan, are you sure you've made the right decision about Luis?
Right now, this minute, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
So once upon a time in a not so far away land, there was the most beautiful princess that the world had ever seen. And one day, this princess met a cop. And...
There weren't cops back then.
well, okay, he was a knight. The princess met a knight. And he was a pretty good looking one, too. Although he was way too modest to admit it. So one day, the princess crashes her car. A horse, right? She crashes her horse right into the knight's horse.
You can't crash horses into each other.
Oh, she could. Trust me. This princess was a terrible driver. But, seeing as no horses were hurt, the two decided to go out on a date. And they had a really great time. They really started caring about each other. But it seemed like there was always something that just stopped them from getting really close.
What, a troll? An evil sorcerer?
Well, their family had something to do with it. But that wasn't all of it. You see, this knight, he'd saved the princess's life over and over again. And, well, the princess actually saved his life once. But, well, they just couldn't find the magic trick that would keep them together. So finally they realized that there was no magic between them, and they just weren't meant to be together. Hey, what's wrong, Lori? Why you look so sad?
All fairy tales are supposed to have a happy ending. Tell her the knight and the princess got back together, lived happily ever after. It's the only way to make her happy.
Hey, Lori, come here. Oh, don't be sad. I'll tell you another story, okay?
That won't work. You have to fix this one. It's the only way she'll be happy.
Is everything okay in here?
Yeah, she just woke up and was having a hard time getting back to sleep.
Okay, there you go.
Louise told Laurie a story about a princess and a cop.
You made me change it to a knight.
It was supposed to have a happy ending, but it didn't.
Well, not all stories have happy endings.
The knight shouldn't care that the princess crashed into his horse. He should love her anyways.
Well, there were more problems than just her bad driving.
That's right. The knight made mistakes too.
Laurie, it's okay. The story will have a happy ending. The knight and the princess will get together and live happily ever after. Right, Louise?
I really need to talk to you, Miguel. What I have to say can't wait until morning.
Okay, if it's that important, then
It is. Believe me.
Kay got Miguel away from Charity just like Tabitha said she would. Now all we have to do is get the pendant back around Charity's neck. Okay, off you go. Mission accomplished, Tim Tim.
I mean it, Teresa. I will. I'll tell Louise what's been going on between you and Ethan if you take Gwen's mother up on that offer to leave town.
This is Teresa. I'm not here, but please leave a message and I will call you back.
Teresa, it's Ethan. Where are you? I've been trying to reach you all night. I have so much to tell you.
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe he does love me.
Ethan, I love you so much. Oh, the bridesmaids' gifts you picked out are fabulous, aren't they, girls?
Oh, they're the absolute best.
And so is Ethan.
We're Trey jealous you're marrying Gwen tomorrow.
She is the luckiest girl in the world.
Say it with me. Ethan and Gwen together forever. Gwen and Ethan together forever. Ethan and Gwen together forever. Gwen and Ethan together forever. Ethan and Gwen together forever. Gwen and Ethan together forever. Ethan and Gwen together forever. Gwen and
How could I have been so wrong about Ethan? Here I was thinking he called to explain everything that happened tonight, but no. He was just calling to have more of his fun at my expense.
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, say goodbye, because I'm getting out of here, and don't you dare try and stop me!
Teresa, I cannot let you do this. Look, I will tell Louise. And I'll tell your mom if you try to leave. I will.
Whitney, I thought you were my best friend.
I am your best friend. That's why I can't let you run away. You cannot trust Rebecca Hotchkiss. I'm only telling you this because I'm your friend. Running away isn't the answer. And I will tell them if you try to leave. Don't make me.
Okay. Maybe leaving town is a bad idea, you know? Especially with Gwen's mom paying for it. I won't go. I won't give Ethan the satisfaction of having driven me out of town.
You see? Well, that's more like it. Come on, let's go clean you up and get you some ice cream. You know that always makes you feel better.
No, thanks. Not tonight. I'm just tired and I want to get into bed and sleep.
Well, that's a good idea. You'll feel a lot better in the morning.
And ever use me again.
So will there be a happy ending? Will the knight and the princess get back together?
Yeah, they get together and live happily ever after.
See, Lori? Fairy tales always have happy endings.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the way the knight wants it. For him and the princess to live happily ever after.
Well, we're alone, Kay. What did you want to talk to me about?
Oh, I've held it inside for so long, it's kind of hard just to blurt it out.
Take all the time you need.
It's like, have you ever seen a movie where the girl likes the guy, but he doesn't know how she feels?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then you know how hard it is for the girl to tell the guy that she loves him. And even when she knows that they'd be perfect for each other and have a wonderful marriage and a happy life together. You know, nice kids. Only, the guy never quite gets how she feels, even though she's done everything she can to clue him in. Because he just sees her as a friend, or maybe there's another
Okay,
girl.
stop. I know what you're talking about.
You do?
And, I feel the exact same way.
Cal, this is so awesome.
Maybe the pendants have evil power. Charity's still sleeping, like an angel.
This isn't good, Timmy. Charity must turn evil so she can keep these brats from finding that box and its secret. If they find that, we're done for. Well, it doesn't look like anything will happen tonight. We might as well get some sleep. I'm sure tomorrow will be a hell of a day.
Wrong again, Tabitha. Plenty of things are gonna happen tonight. It's just a real shame that you and your doll boy there aren't gonna be around to see them.
Timmy and Tabitha going to Jamaica after all?
No. You're going to die.
Just think, this time tomorrow we'll be married.
Look, Gwen, we really need to talk.
Oh, no, you don't. Gwenny's ours until after the wedding.
Oh!
Now what? This has gone on long enough. You know, if Rebecca doesn't end the party soon, I will. And then I'm going to tell Gwen my decision, and then I'm going to talk to Teresa, and nothing's going to stop me.
Ivy? Rebecca, what's the matter?
I'll tell you what's the matter. Everything we have worked on for the past 15 years is about to go up in smoke. Ethan is going to call off the wedding.
What? Why?
Because he has fallen for the housekeeper's gold-digging little daughter.
Are you sure you don't want me to stay? I mean, we can have a sleepover or something.
Oh, thanks, but I'll be fine.
Okay, if you're sure. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I lied to you, but I can't stay in Harmony. I've got to get away for a while. Put Ethan out of my mind. These are the papers on Ethan that Mom was keeping for Mrs. Crane. She said she was making a memory book for Ethan and Gwen's wedding. So why didn't she? I don't care. None of it matters now. Ethan's birth certificate. Baby pictures. Chief Bennett. What does he have to do with Ethan? Chief Bennett when he was younger. Ethan's father. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Ethan is Julian Crane's son. Oh my God. Julian Crane isn't Ethan's father. Chief Bennett is. Ethan is Sam Bennett's son.